all, like I said, all the success that we've had as a team, as an organization, just comes back to putting the right people in place to I don't know, put a recipe together that's going result in success. Like I said, we got a lot of guys that have been in and out, up and down, been through the ringer and back. So for us to start off like that and kind of get everybody riled up about the Nets once again having another Nets season. For us to just turn it around like that is, I think it showed what type of group we have.
But do you feel like coming here and establishing yourself has changed the narrative of what people may have thought of you?
For sure. Basketball usually. I mean, I talked to Kobe once, and I remember him saying, "Make new headlines. Whatever your old headline is, or what people think about you, make new ones." And I took pride into doing that, and just went out there and tried to let basketball make headlines for me instead of my physical me. So.
What's next for you as a player? Obviously All-Star this year. Are there specific elements of your game that you want to key on this offseason?
Yeah, I mean, once you get a taste of the playoffs, man, I couldn't imagine not making it back to the playoffs. You should give credit to LeBron and those guys that do it so many consecutive years. That playoff experience is beautiful. So just being the best I can be this summer and making sure the people that we're going to be around are getting the same type of improvement and growth going into the summer and finishing the summer out strong coming into the season. I think we could do something special, and that's my ultimate goal, just being a part of something special.
Every player obviously is doing their individual work in the summer trying to improve. What specifically are the one or two or three things that you want to work on in the summer?
I mean, when it comes to basketball, you always want to be better at putting the ball in the hole. You want to, get as consistent, get that muscle memory right, and be consistent. But I think once you figure out what basketball is, bigger than basketball, outside of basketball, as far as recovery, taking care of your body, staying on a consistent routine and regimen when it comes to dietitian and all of that. So I just want to take that next level because I knew how serious it played a part in my success this year.
You've talked about wanting to be kind of the face of this organization and be here for a long time because you've succeeded here, and you've shown that you've bought into everything they've asked of you. So how important is that? Is that part of your goal in free agency? To establish that link, on a more permanent basis, I guess.
Yeah, as far as being locked in somewhere.
Well, or here.
Yeah, hell yeah. I mean, I definitely want to be here. But I also know it's a business too. So I'm not gonna play that role like I don't know what could possibly happen. Say somebody comes here that I have to be a part of to get them. I know that could be a possibility. So I just want to stay in this moment and not speak too soon about anything.
D'Angelo, this being your first time going through the process, do you have any sense of where your priorities are in terms of like a list, like number one is playing time or role, or number one is winning, or number one is money? Like, have you thought about like how that factors into the decisions that you have ahead of you?
No. Just going through this year, I think it was you guys y'all don't understand what players go through, throughout a whole 82 game season. Plus, it was plus this year for us. So, I mean, I remember not playing. I remember not playing in the fourth quarter. I remember, going through stuff like that. That just is something that you kind of sweep under the rug and forget about when you start to win and success starts to come, and you start to forget about all the individual, things that you can kind of dwell on when you don't have to. So I haven't really took the time to do that, think about, the pros and cons of it, but I'm sure I know God got me, and I know it's gonna be a fun process.
You talked about getting to the playoffs, and that fuels you. How great was it to be an All-Star this year, and how much will that fuel you this off season and wanting to get back there?
It's amazing. It's amazing. I tell people this. Last year, I thought I was gonna have the season that I had this year. I thought I was gonna have the same season. I thought I was beyond prepared for it, and then I look back on it. I wasn't. I wasn't mentally prepared for that. I wasn't physically prepared, to have, this type of season. So having that one summer under my belt, under this, full staff and performance team, and just understanding how to be a pro, gave me the blueprint on, what it takes. So I know the sky's the limit for me, and I want to keep building on it.
What's your relationship with Kenny done for your game? Because you haven't had a coach for like consecutive years like that. I don't think since high school,
Right.
if I recall correctly.
It's crazy. It's crazy. The growth in relationships, genuine relationships it's a beautiful thing, to be honest. I take pride in, creating genuine relationships with people that, genuinely care about you. And Coach is one of the most genuine, care guy, like emotional. Man, he's a great dude, man. I thank him as much as I can, just for giving me the opportunity to come over here and be me and learn how to be a better me at the same time. And he gave me the guidance. So
It sounds like the personal growth that you've had here is so meaningful that, it kind of does put them as the leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
yeah, I mean, for sure. I don't know any other teams. I don't know any other GMs or coaches, or I don't know any of those people. I know where I'm at. So definitely gives you that advantage.
You guys are the veterans, and you just mentioned like your approach to your body this past off season. Is there another level you could go conditioning wise and
Yeah, I've learned so much about my body. You get hurt. It's weird to say this, but when you get hurt, you learn about your body more, and you learn what your body needs to perform at a high level versus coming into a situation where you've never been hurt, you never had to, take time and be, is focused on one specific body part that can help, your career prolong. I learned that throughout this year, so. I remember Chris Paul saying that to me, man. I wish I knew how to take care of my body at a younger age. I just wish I knew that. It was something I'm telling y'all now because that's what I wish I knew, and I'm saying it. But I'm glad I learned now, at this young age, and having vets around me that kind of, preach it as well. Just how serious it is and how important it is to do that.
D'Angelo, a lot of memorable moments for you as an individual this season and for the team. Is there any moment that sticks out in particular that you're going to take with you for the rest of your career, rest of your life?
Yeah, I would say the Sacramento game was crazy. It was. I've seen so many. I've been on the other end of being up like that and talking trash to a player or something and telling them the game's over. It's over. Start of the fourth quarter. It's over. Where there's no way you guys win, and the player looking at me like, yeah, all right. I've been on that end. So for me to be on that end and players are talking to me like that and I'm the player that's like, yeah, all right, we'll see. It just brings chills because I just remember being in that position and a young player at that, So that game, there's so many games, man, that I just surprised myself individually. The Cleveland game going into AllStar break, the Charlotte game, birthday, the birthday thing. That Orlando game was pretty sick. At the end of the day, I'm still a fan. I'm still a fan of good basketball and individual players. I was watching Dame Lillard last night, and I was just like, I remember coming into the league talking so much trash to this dude, like, because I was I'm from Louisville, man. Louisville lit, Muhammad Ali. Y'all know that's what we do. So I'm talking so much trash to this dude, and to be 4 years in, man, I'm like. It's really I'm taking my hat off because I'm like, this dude, I learned so much from this dude. We're on the court, it's like we hate each other, but it's like a role model, You looking up to somebody and watching them perform at that level to where you want to be. We just lost in the playoffs, my first experience. So to see him, go to another round or do whatever that is and watch him do it, it's just like, man, that's the steps that I want to take. So it's a heck of a year, man.
You've talked about the three vets and Damari, Dudley, and Ed, and how much they've impacted you. But obviously, they're all free agents, and they may not return. How does that weigh on you at all? That those guys who were so influential to you, if you come back here, they all may not be back.
Yeah. So the thing about it is, like I said, it's bigger than basketball. When you meet some of these guys, when you have success as a team, you have genuine relationships to help build that success. Like you have. So even if we're not on the same team, it doesn't just go away. I won't just forget about them, or I won't just not text them or talk to him. Like it doesn't happen like that. And then when you're on a team that's losing or whatnot, it's not so genuine. When one of those guys leave or something, yeah, you may be all right. I'll never talk to you again. I'll never see you again. But it took a special group to do what we did this year and put it together like the way we did. So I'll talk to these. I'll know those guys forever.